Boy, I love this FZ10. Woo! Visor. I want to talk to y'all about Doomsday Preparation today. I went to an expo in Memphis, Tennessee about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I learned a ton. I learned that most people only have about a week's worth of food and water to survive, and that's a bit alarming. Doomsday scenarios could include things like our electric grid going out, God forbid a nuclear attack, events that would require us to be on our own for quite a long time. We're talking 6 months to a year. Hey, hey, hey! We got us a biker right there. Yes! A human can live about 3 minutes without air, 3 days without water, and 3 weeks without food. Let's assume that we all have air. Water is very, very precious. We use water for cooking, for cleaning. We use it to drink, to survive. It's very, very important. So how do we get water? Well, there's different ways of getting water. I'm sure you guys have seen those life straws before. The CDC says that it will only filter out 99% of dirt and bacteria, and really the only foolproof way to clean your water is by boiling it. And sometimes that's not foolproof. Rainwater is very good. There are these stylish things you can get that you can set out on your porch or your deck to collect rainwater. They come in pretty large containers, 30 to 50 gallon, even bigger. So I bought 10 Mylar bags, and I'll put a link in the description of these Mylar bags. So basically what you do with the Mylar bags is you put this water absorbing packet at the bottom. You can fill it with beans, rice, and once you have that filled up, you'll add a little DE, which you can get at your local farmer's market. Diatomaceous earth is basically small sea fossils, and if an insect eats it, it's like eating razor blades. So we put the DE into the Mylar bag with the beans and the rice or the wheat berries, any kind of dry goods you got to put in there to kill any eggs that may be, insect eggs that may be in your food. And it is perfectly safe for humans to eat, so it's not like eating razor blades like insects. And then you put a little vacuum seal packet in there. You seal it up like a Ziploc bag, and then you just take some kind of heat source. Probably the best heat source is an iron. You seal it up, and that Mylar bag will be good for 25 years. Another way to store food would be through a lost art called canning. So this really blew my mind. You can take meat, chicken, turkey, beef, and you can can it by following Grandma's way of canning, and you could put that baby on the shelf and it'll last 25 years. Isn't that cool? That's pretty cool. Another way to store up food, which is a little more expensive, is freeze drying. Now you can't go out and just buy some kind of freeze dryer. Those suckers are super expensive. Like the real big ones are like $20,000 to $40,000. And you can get some smaller ones for like $2 or $3 grand, but nah, I think I will buy my freeze-dried food from a company called Mountain Home. A lot of hikers, campers, they use that. I'll put a link in the description. Now, the good thing about freeze-dried food is it will hold about 80% to 90% of its nutritional value. That's pretty big. Whew! That was close. Cagers are lurking everywhere. Did you see that guy? He was all over in my lane. So another interesting fact that I learned at the Survival Expo was that there are people that don't prep, and they admit to not prepping. Why? Because they have a gun. And even some of these preppers that were speaking at this expo said that they have actually had several people that have come up to them and say, why should I gather? Why should I collect food and save food and water and all that? I've got a gun. I can just go to the people that have that and I can just take it from them. That's scary stuff, guys. There are a lot of people out in the country that know how to hunt, know how to fish, know how to farm, grow their own fruits and vegetables. They know how to raise cattle and sheep. And then you have the people, whoa, come on, woo! Come on, people. We need to learn how to drive. Stay in your lane. And then we have people that live in large cities. Not all, but most people that live in these large cities don't know how to hunt, do not know how to grow vegetables, do not know how to raise cattle. So what do these people in the city do that don't know how to hunt and gather and fish? Well, they use up all the resources in the city. And once those are used up, folks, where do you think they go? They go outside of the city looking. And those are some of the people that have the guns, that are looking for those people that have stored up meat and vegetables and fruit and water, and they take it from them. That is scary stuff, and that is a reality. I would recommend everybody at least preparing, putting something back, some food, try to collect some water, because you never know. Something bad could happen. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like my video, please give me a like. If you want to see future videos, please subscribe. We'll see you later.